part.
But, you know, I could have streamed last night. I didn't. I was busy doing, cleaning up my apartment. Kind of. Just reshuffling the mess. You know, realistically is what I've done.
Reshuffling the mess.
I haven't reshuffled this mess. But the mess out there I reshuffled and reorganized. Mm-hmm. My shelves are freaking full. And I've been debating if and when I get enough Blu-rays, I'm going to have to, like, go and, like, buy a shelf from Menards and then, like, input another shelf on the Blu-ray shelf.
Oh, so you're not going to buy a whole nother...
No, well, I don't know where I put it.
Move your bike over.
But the bike can't move any further.
I think you can...
But then the outlets are in the way.
On the other side of the outlet.
Where the... I suppose...
You can cover an outlet.
There might be enough. No, not... There might. It's my fiber optic. I don't think there's enough room there for a shelf. Plus, what the hell am I going to put it? Then the shelf's just useless. Because then I can't access it easily.
Can't access that one easily.
It's full of useless junk, pretty much, so. But this would have useful stuff on it. So my idea is to expand that shelf out there by basically raising all the shelves up to where they're basically the minimum height needed to put a DVD in there.
Yeah.
And then you can just... I was thinking I could probably add 2 shelves to that. 2 whole rows of Blu-rays. Which is fine.
Well, do they have holes all the way down? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
No, I will just add
You have to make new holes, yeah.
Yeah, I will just make more holes. Which will be difficult. I was just thinking... Oh, right. I was actually thinking about working on this video. But then I was just like, well, then I have to talk to our step-grandfather about using his drill press.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know, he probably doesn't even use it.
Probably not.
Probably hasn't been used in years.
So, should ask him about that. But, no. It was just, been a weird weekend. Didn't have to mow. Like, it was I kept, like, running out of time. Cause
you didn't have to mow?
No.
Are you done mowing now?
I don't know.
Oh.
Grandma does not know. She will call me Friday. She almost said screw it. And I convinced, my dumb ass convinced her to say, no, don't just say screw it. I'm an idiot. She was like, it doesn't get done. I should have just been like, okay, all right, well done for the year then. I should have just left it at that. But my dumb ass, no. Didn't say that. So what's annoying, because if you look how close I am to 800 subscribers. So...
I don't know if I hit it this week.
Well, I was actually at 8. I was at 798 at one point, but then the person unsubscribed. But
3 in a week.
We've been doing it.
We have done it. It is possible.
No. Like up until like this week, I went up many subscribers.
Oh.
So it was on track to do it, and literally all I'd have to say is, "Hey Buck, I'm getting close to 800." He'd be like, "Say no more."
How long is that? I want to do.
Pull up the calculator.
This works too. 13 hours.
Yeah. So it will... I guess it could be done on a Sunday. So it will probably be... I would like to do it on a Saturday instead of a Sunday. But whatever needs to be done will need to be done.
13 hours. What time would you start it? Would you start it at 7 in the morning?
6 or 7.
6 or 7?
If it's a Sunday, I gotta start at 6. Which means I'll need to be up at like 5. So
which means I'm probably not coming over that Sunday.
No. But like I said, but that's the thing, right? Next weekend I don't work because the boss is just like, I'll give you the weekend off. And I'm like, okay.
Oh.
But now it's a matter of...
you finally get your weekends off. It's November.
Yeah. So I had yesterday off. I did. Yeah. I didn't use it well.
When you get this next weekend off?
Yeah. But, which I will have to spend sitting in front of a computer for 13 hours. at some point. Either it's going to be Saturday or it's going to be Sunday. I don't...
And what do you do for 13 hours?
I don't probably just play Minecraft.
For 13 hours?
I did last time. Last time I literally just played Minecraft for the entire time.
Well, I might join for a little bit. Can I join for a little bit?
Sure. Well, I last time I won guests and I didn't get any guests, so
I'll join for a little bit Friends and I usually hang out at like 3 or 4. So
yeah. If we do it Saturday, it might end up being done Sunday. I don't know.
Well, then I could join it Sunday. I would not be here at 6 a.m., but I could be here at like 10 or something.
Right.
And then I'd probably leave at like 4 or something.
Like I said, we'll just have to wait and
play it
see.
by ear. Yeah, if you play Minecraft the whole time, let me know.
And then we're gonna have to wait and see if it doesn't get done next weekend. I don't know when my next weekend off is. Because we did just hire somebody finally. But she doesn't start until the Monday after Thanksgiving. She could have started next Tuesday, but boss is like, oh, you know what? Why don't you, go spend time with your family or whatever? And then the rest of us are just back here like, yeah, I wish we could, but, you take, Black Friday off every year. So, we're stuck here. Play nice.
I'm thinking about taking that Wednesday off. I haven't decided.
Before
Thanksgiving. Well, because I have doctor's appointments and stuff scheduled. And I'm just like, I could just take the whole day off. Because I have it scheduled early in the morning at like 8. I don't know.
When does... So, your brother's taking the spring off, right, for classes?
Yeah. That is true. So he's not officially graduating.
What is he going to do in that time?
I think he said look for internships or jobs or something.
In doing what? Does he know what he wants to do with his life?
Or is it a gap period? I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Because it's just like, he hasn't said, okay, he wants to go back and get his English degree, but what is he planning to do with the English degree?
I don't know. Write? Become a writer? Don't know.
Become a writer.
I don't know. I try not to ask those questions because he doesn't know and it just stresses him out.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's something he needs to know, but I get it. I was in that same position. I graduated with the degree. And it was like, I don't know what I want to do. And I got to tell you though, those 3 months after I graduated.
Oh, I don't want to hear it again.
Before I applied, it was a good time.
Could always go back.
Always go back? I am going back.
There you go. I mean,
I already am back in school.
But not get an associate's. Go back, I don't know. Get a master's in something.
Get a master's in something?
Yeah.
UNL doesn't have a master's in physics, though.
I said something. I didn't say physics.
So I'd have to go back and get a bachelor's.
No.
Well, how do you start from zero? Do I turn my math into a master?
Nope. You just because of the way the master's program works, you can just go. Most of the masters, you can just go with whatever you have for your bachelor's and just do that. They don't even do the GREs anymore for most masters.
Oh yeah.
Because they realize because the whole point of the GREs was to prepare people for their masters. But then they got rid of it during COVID, and they realized, the people that want a master's want a master's. The GREs are just an unnecessary step. It was to weed people out, but it didn't weed anybody out. And when they got to the masters, they were the people that wanted to get a master's in the first place. So the GREs didn't stop anybody. So when they realized that, they gave up with the GREs and just...
Well, it's also supposed to prep people for their classes because, for example, in physics, whatever you didn't pass on with the GRE, you take those classes at the university.
Well, no, it's very possible.
And you take the 800 level classes. You take the 800 level version of those classes for that section of the test that you did not do well on.
No, it's very possible the physics still requires it, but most of them they dropped it, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, if I go back to school, I'll just go get a master's in the entrepreneurship program on city campus, or I guess get a doctorate. I was screwed just getting a master's, and then just work in the Engler program, I guess. I'd love to build out a major for the Engler program. I'd love to be a part of that process, be like one of the founders for that. Because right now it's just a minor, but why not try and expand it so that it can be a major?
Mm-hmm.
But that's all well and good, but those things take time.